Good morning, all friends. In last session, we have discussed about heartbeat. Okay, and before that session, we were discussing about heart and circulation, blood circulation in heart. So, in this session, we are going to discuss about excretion in animals. Okay, so before going to this topic, okay, before studying this topic, let's discuss something about inhalation and exhalation. Okay, as you studied in last chapter, okay, that inhalation and exhalation are the two parts of the breathing, we can say. Okay, that we are taking the oxygen rich air in the body, okay, with the help of this nasal passage, we can say. Okay, that is inhalation. And we are taking out the carbon dioxide rich air from the body, okay, that is exhalation only. Okay, so this was about some cleaning, or we can say we are taking the good air, okay, and we are removing some waste product, okay, from our breathing, okay, like carbon dioxide only, okay, in exhalation. After this one, you knows very well about egestion. Okay, simply egest mean removing the waste product or undigested product from the food we are taking in. Okay, in the form of feces only. Okay, that's the process egestion. Okay, so now we are going to discuss the topic excretion in animals. So how it's going to be done, and what are different parts we can different parts we have to study for this one. Okay, like here you are given the figure from your textbook only. Okay, so this figure is also given to a textbook, and you can open that one also. Okay. So let's first of all let's discuss the definition. So when our cells perform their functions, certain waste products are released. These are toxic and hence need to be removed from the body. Okay, it is very simple that whatever the waste in our blood or in our breathing, we can say, okay, or in our body, it must be removed from the body, okay, for better health. So the process of removal of wastes produced in the cells of the living organisms is called excretion. Okay, I repeat, the process of removal of wastes produced in the cells of the living organisms is called excretion. Okay, this second line is the main definition of excretion. And another one you are given for the excretory system. Okay, if somebody will ask you that what is excretory system, you just have to say simply that the parts involved in excretion is forming a, okay, or simply forms the excretory system. Okay, so we can say whatever the parts performing this process excretion is forming a excretory system. Okay, for this session only I am closing, I am stopping my video, okay, because I just want to use the whole screen. Okay, so this figure is given into your textbook also. Okay, so in this one you can see the human excretory system. Okay, this figure is given on the page number 127, that is figure 11.6. Okay, so in this one you can see different parts of the human excretory system. In this figure you are given different parts that are first of all let's start with kidney. So you can observe here two kidneys are there. Okay, second one is ureter. Okay, this is ureter is one type of tube only. Okay, it's tube like portion. Okay, with the help of that one, this urine goes from kidney to the urinary opening or urinary bladder, we can say. Okay, after this one, next one is urinary bladder, urethra, and urinary opening. So, how this mechanism works? Let's study. Let's discuss. A mechanism to filter the blood is required. This is done by the blood capillaries in the kidneys. Okay, in these kidneys there must be some blood capillaries. Okay, and while studying about the circulation of blood, we have discussed what is capillaries. So you can recall that capillaries are thin tubes. Okay, so when the blood reaches the two kidneys, it contains both useful and harmful substances. Okay, it's quite obvious that there must be some useful substances also with these harmful substances. But the useful substances are absorbed back into the blood. Okay, because it is helpful to the blood, it is helpful to our body. Okay, so these useful substances are absorbed back to into the blood. The wastes dissolved in water are removed as urine simply. Okay, you can simply relate this one that we just have to remove this urine from our body time to time. Okay, because it is waste only. And why we should hold this waste to our body? Okay, why we should maintain some load on our body? Okay, so from the kidneys the urine goes into the urinary bladder through tube like ureters. Okay, both both side, okay, both side, these kidneys joins the urinary bladder with the help of these ureters. Okay, and ureters are simply tube like body or tube like portion, we can say. Okay, so with the help of these ureters, this urine goes from the kidney to the urinary bladder. Okay, it is stored in the bladder and is passed out through the urinary opening. Okay, simply. And at the end of a muscular tube called urethra. Okay, see this part you can observe here. Okay, this is urethra, and with the help of this urinary opening, this urine stored in this urinary bladder goes outside. Okay, or we can say simply we are removing this urine. So the urine, okay, what is urine? So urine consists of 95% water, 2.5% of urea, and 2.5% other waste products. So simply you can observe here. Okay, you can understand to drink more water. Okay, to drink more water. Okay, because whatever the waste we are removing with the help of this urine or sweating. Okay, so first of all, let's discuss here about the urine only. Okay, so in this urine we can say there must be 95. Okay, here you can say 90 to 95% also. Okay, so 95% of water will be there, 2.5% of urea, and only 2.5% of other waste products will be there in the urine. So this was about urine. Okay, that we are removing some waste in the blood from the urine. But is there any other way to remove the waste? So we knows very well that we have experienced very well that we sweat on a hot summer day. Okay, generally we are sweating on the summer day only. Okay, otherwise if you do very heavy exercise, or you will go to run. Okay, you are doing running. Okay, then and then only you will sweat. Okay, otherwise in hot summer day you will sweat regularly. So the sweat contains water and salts both. Okay, so when we sweat, it helps to cool our body. Now why it helps to cool our body? So you can here take the example of that earthen matka. Okay, earthen pot. Okay, so you can observe in that whenever we store some water in the matka. Okay, then the water will be very cool. Okay, water will become very cool by after some time. Okay, we can say after some hours. Okay, so what is the reason? that the water is evaporating from the pores of the matka. Okay, so as it is, we have some pores on our screen, on our skin. Okay, on our skin of the body. Okay, so this type of wastes or blood or simply water is evaporating some waste from our pores of our body, our skin. Okay, and this becomes, okay, this known as simply sweat. Okay, and that's why when we sweat, it helps to cool our body, it's help to maintain the temperature of our body. Okay, so simply you can understand here that the sweating is not a bad part of the body. Okay, it's general, and it's helps to clean our body simply. Okay, so this was about excretion system, or simply excretory system and excretion in animals. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you very much and have a nice day to all of you.